As people move beyond the age of 50, aging rarely announces itself in dramatic or sudden ways. Instead, it tends to appear quietly, through small changes that are easy to overlook or dismiss. You may notice that your energy levels are not quite what they used to be. Recovery after physical activity may take longer than before. Moments of forgetfulness may happen more often, and joints may feel stiff, especially in the morning. Old injuries that once seemed resolved can start to resurface, reminding you that the body is changing. These experiences are often accepted as normal parts of getting older, and in many ways they are. However, the article reframes these signs in an important way. Rather than seeing them as something to ignore or endure, they can be viewed as signals from the body. They are messages that the body is becoming less resilient and may need different support than it did years ago. A routine visit to the doctor may reinforce this message. Blood sugar or cholesterol levels may slowly creep upward, not yet serious enough to require medication, but no longer ideal. This stage of life is not about alarm or fear. The article emphasizes that these early signs are not a diagnosis or a failure. They are an opportunity. When changes are recognized early, there is still time to respond in meaningful ways. Lifestyle choices made during this period can strongly influence how the body feels in the years ahead. Small adjustments in daily habits can help slow decline rather than accelerate it. The core message is awareness. Aging does not happen overnight, and neither does decline. By paying attention to subtle changes and understanding what they represent, individuals can take a proactive role in their health. Aging becomes something to manage thoughtfully rather than something to fear. With awareness and intentional choices, this phase of life can remain active, stable, and fulfilling. Building on the early signs of aging discussed previously, the article moves toward a clear and practical solution: healthy eating after the age of 50. Rather than treating food as a minor detail, the author presents diet as one of the most powerful daily tools for shaping how the body feels and functions in later life. The focus is not on extreme rules or temporary plans, but on consistent nutrition that supports energy, clarity, and long-term stability. As the body ages, the risk of conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, and metabolic imbalance naturally increases. The article explains that while genetics play a role, daily food choices have a major influence on whether these risks progress or remain controlled. Proper nutrition helps regulate blood sugar, supports cardiovascular function, and reduces unnecessary strain on the body. This translates into more stable energy throughout the day, fewer crashes, and improved focus. Another important point is fullness and digestion. Aging bodies often struggle with digestion and appetite regulation. Foods that are nutrient-dense and balanced help people feel satisfied without overeating. This supports digestive comfort and helps prevent gradual weight gain that can further stress joints and organs. Eating well also supports faster recovery after activity and reduces lingering fatigue. Rather than offering generic advice such as eat more fruits and vegetables, the article promises specific guidance. It introduces foods chosen for how they interact with aging physiology, not just for their reputation. This approach removes confusion and replaces it with clarity. Readers are not asked to restrict their lives, but to choose foods that work with their bodies instead of against them. Overall, the article positions diet as an empowering tool. Healthy eating after 50 is not about limitation. It is about maintaining independence, confidence, and engagement with life. With the right foods, aging becomes a process that can be supported thoughtfully rather than endured passively. Continuing from the idea that food can actively shape how the body ages, the article moves away from vague nutrition advice and introduces a clear and practical framework built around 10 specific foods. Rather than telling readers to simply eat healthier, it focuses on foods that have direct benefits for people over 50 and explains why they matter at this stage of life. The list includes sweet potatoes, black beans, broccoli, eggplant, beets, wild-caught salmon, avocados, chickpeas, ginger, and cauliflower. These foods were not chosen at random or because they are trendy. Each one offers nutrients that aging bodies increasingly need, such as fiber for digestion, antioxidants for cellular protection, omega-3 fatty acids for brain and heart health, and essential vitamins and minerals that support immunity and recovery. The article keeps the explanations simple, making the information easy to understand without requiring scientific background. A key strength of this approach is relevance. Every food is connected to a real concern many adults face after 50. Some support digestive health and help people feel full without overeating. Others reduce inflammation, which plays a role in joint discomfort and cardiovascular strain. Several foods are highlighted for their role in protecting brain function and maintaining mental clarity, which becomes a growing priority with age. Equally important is the practicality of the advice. The article offers small but useful tips, such as choosing canned beans with no added salt, or being mindful of portion size even with healthy foods. These details help turn knowledge into action. Readers can picture themselves making these choices at the grocery store or in the kitchen. By presenting a focused list of foods and explaining their purpose, the article removes confusion and builds confidence. Healthy eating after 50 becomes approachable and realistic. Instead of guessing what to eat, individuals are given clear options that fit into everyday life and support long-term health in a manageable and sustainable way. Building on the clear guidance around specific foods, the article delivers another powerful and reassuring message. Healthy aging does not require extreme diets or dramatic lifestyle overhauls. Many people over 50 believe that improving health means giving up everything they enjoy or following rigid rules that are impossible to maintain. The article directly challenges this belief and replaces it with a far more realistic and sustainable approach. Instead of drastic changes, the focus is on small adjustments that can be practiced every day. Adding one nutrient-dense food to a meal, choosing a better option at the grocery store, or slightly improving portion balance can make a meaningful difference over time. These choices may seem simple, but when repeated consistently, they compound into long-term benefits. The article emphasizes that consistency matters far more than perfection. Missing a day or enjoying a treat does not erase progress. What matters is returning to supportive habits again and again. Another important reassurance is timing. The article makes it clear that it is never too late to improve health. Even after 50, the body can respond positively to better nutrition. Energy levels can stabilize, digestion can improve, and physical decline can slow when the body is given what it needs. This message removes fear and replaces it with hope and motivation. Enjoyment is also a key theme. Healthy eating is presented as something satisfying and empowering, not restrictive or stressful. Food should be nourishing and enjoyable, not a source of guilt. When balance and moderation are respected, eating well becomes a natural part of daily life. Now is the moment to act. Do not wait for a diagnosis or a wake-up call. Start with one small change today. Add one supportive food to your next meal. If this message resonates with you, take action right now like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone over 50 who needs encouragement. Small steps taken today shape a stronger, healthier tomorrow. Bringing all of these ideas together, the final message of the article is one of empowerment and personal responsibility. Aging after 50 is not something that simply happens to you without influence. While time continues to move forward, the way your body experiences that time is shaped every day by the choices you make. Food is presented not as a restriction or a reward, but as a daily gift you give yourself to support longevity, independence, and overall well-being. Throughout the article, a clear pattern emerges. Small signs of aging appear first. Awareness follows. Then simple nutritional adjustments create meaningful change. This sequence reminds viewers that health is not built through one dramatic decision, but through repeated daily actions. Choosing foods that support the heart, protect the brain, calm inflammation, and aid digestion allows the body to age more slowly and with greater stability. These choices reduce reliance on future medical interventions by supporting the body earlier when change is still possible. Another important lesson is ownership. The article encourages viewers to move away from passive thinking and toward informed decision-making. Rather than waiting for problems to become serious, people over 50 are invited to take an active role in protecting their health now. Balanced meals, nutrient-dense foods, and consistent habits become tools for maintaining strength and confidence as the years progress. The tone remains realistic and encouraging. Aging is not denied or minimized. Instead, it is approached with clarity and respect. Good health is framed as something built gradually, not achieved perfectly. Each supportive meal contributes to a stronger foundation. As this message comes to a close, the invitation is simple and practical. Start where you are. Make one better choice today. Use food as support, not stress. If you found this message helpful, take the next step. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone over 50 who deserves to age with confidence, strength, and peace of mind.